Last night, 150 million people had the exact same dream about being chased, and psychologists have known for decades that this dream contains a crucial message about your life. Imagine waking up with your heart pounding, the memory of running from something unknown still fresh in your mind. Today, I'm revealing the hidden meanings behind 9 dreams you should never ignore. That recurring nightmare where your teeth suddenly fall out? It's your subconscious sending you an urgent warning. These common dreams aren't random. They're meaningful messages that most people completely miss. Have you ever wondered why certain dreams keep coming back to you night after night? This isn't a coincidence. Your brain isn't just randomly creating stories while you sleep. It's actually sending you important messages that deserve your attention. Think of your dreams as a special warning system created by your subconscious mind. While you sleep, this hidden part of your mind communicates with you about things that matter in your life. Most people dismiss their dreams as meaningless, missing valuable insights about their emotions and life direction. Psychological research has shown that our brains remain incredibly active during sleep. During REM sleep, the brain processes unresolved emotions and experiences from our day. It transforms these complex feelings into symbolic stories, your dreams. These symbols are carefully crafted representations of your deepest concerns. Your dreams function as a mirror, reflecting parts of yourself that remain hidden when you're awake. They reveal your fundamental behaviors, beliefs, and needs, especially those you don't consciously acknowledge. This makes dreams valuable tools for personal growth. A recurring dream signals that something important remains unaddressed in your life. Your subconscious is saying, "We need to talk about this." The more you ignore these messages, the more persistent they become. Dreams reveal aspects of your personality and emotional state that you might be avoiding. If you're denying feelings of fear about a new job, you might dream about being unprepared for important events. Your dream highlights the anxiety you're not facing during waking hours. What makes dreams particularly fascinating is how they bypass your conscious defenses. During the day, you might convince yourself everything is fine, but dreams cut through these protective barriers. They access emotional truths that your conscious mind often works hard to avoid. Dreams use a language of symbols and metaphors unique to you. While some dream symbols have universal meanings across cultures, many are personalized based on your specific experiences. Understanding your dreams requires attention to your personal reactions within the dream. The most powerful dreams contain emotionally charged or particularly vivid elements. These emotional highlights are signals from your subconscious, pointing to areas needing attention. When you wake up with strong feelings about a dream, your mind is highlighting the importance of its message. By interpreting these dream messages, confusion transforms into clarity and anxiety into self-awareness. Many people experience breakthrough insights after decoding an important dream, feeling a sense of relief and direction. Your recurring dreams bring attention to unresolved issues, past traumas, current stresses, or important decisions you're avoiding, so you can heal and move forward. When you dream about vehicles, your subconscious creates a perfect metaphor for your life journey. But are you the one in the driver's seat? The difference between driving confidently versus frantically struggling with mechanical failures reveals uncomfortable truths about how much agency you truly feel in your daily life. Think about your most recent vehicle dream. Were you driving smoothly down an open highway, or were you desperately pumping brakes that wouldn't respond? These details are precise indicators of how you perceive your ability to navigate life's challenges. Your subconscious uses cars, buses, trains, and planes as symbols for your life's direction. A car typically represents your personal journey and independence, while larger vehicles like buses or trains reflect situations where you're moving forward alongside others in your career or relationships. Your position in the vehicle speaks volumes about your sense of control. Being behind the wheel suggests you feel in charge of your decisions and life path. Finding yourself in the passenger seat, or the back reveals areas where you may have surrendered your decision-making power to others, like a boat drifting without a captain in uncertain waters. The vehicle's condition offers another layer of insight. A well-maintained car responding perfectly to your commands indicates confidence in your current direction. Dreams featuring vehicles with faulty brakes, steering problems, or mechanical failures signal uncertainty or obstacles you're struggling to overcome, similar to navigating a stormy sea in a damaged vessel. Missing transportation entirely, like watching a bus pull away as you run toward it, speaks to anxiety about lost opportunities. These dreams appear during periods when you fear being left behind in your career, relationships, or personal development. The dream landscape itself carries meaning too. Smooth highways suggest clarity about your path, while foggy, confusing routes mirror inner uncertainty about your next steps. Dead ends and wrong turns emerge when you're reconsidering major life decisions or feeling stuck in your current situation. Your emotions during these dreams often mirror your waking feelings about your life's trajectory. That sense of panic when your dream car veers out of control highlights areas where you feel powerless. Conversely, the exhilaration of masterfully navigating a complex route reflects confidence in your ability to handle life's challenges. By recognizing these vehicle symbols, you gain valuable insight into which aspects of your life feel out of control. That recurring dream about being unable to stop your car might point to a relationship or job where things are moving too quickly without your input. The dream where you can't find your car in a massive parking lot highlights confusion about your overall direction. These vehicle dreams serve as personal diagnostic tools, revealing whether you're actively steering your life or simply along for the ride. They illuminate the gap between where you are and where you want to be, often surfacing during periods of transition or important decision-making, empowering you to take hold of the wheel in waking life. Just as your vehicle dreams map your external journey, dreams about houses and buildings create a three-dimensional model of your inner emotional landscape. That locked door you can't seem to open. It's guarding the precise emotions your waking mind is working overtime to avoid. Think of your mind as an intricate mansion, with each room holding different aspects of who you are. When you step into an unfamiliar building or wander through rooms you've never seen before in your dreams, your subconscious is creating a physical space that represents your thoughts, feelings, and memories. Each area serves a specific purpose in this mental architecture. The condition of dream houses reveals volumes about your emotional state. A structure with crumbling walls shows areas of emotional damage you might be ignoring during waking hours. That leaking roof represents how well you're containing difficult emotions, while cracked foundations highlight fundamental insecurities undermining your sense of self. One of the most revealing dream scenarios happens when you discover new rooms. Imagine finding a beautiful sunlit space filled with possibility behind a door you've walked past countless times before. This experience often occurs during periods of personal growth and self-discovery. Your sleeping mind is literally creating space for new aspects of yourself that are emerging, perhaps talents you haven't fully acknowledged or potential you haven't yet recognized. The specific locations within these dream buildings carry important messages too. Basements represent your deepest subconscious, holding memories and emotions from your past. If you find yourself afraid to enter the basement, consider what past experiences you might be avoiding. Similarly, attics often contain older memories that you've put away but haven't fully processed. Doors in your dream buildings highlight emotional boundaries. When you encounter a locked door or struggle with a jammed handle, your subconscious is pointing to specific emotions or thoughts you're not ready to face. That frustration trying to access the room mirrors the same emotion you experience when approaching difficult topics in your waking life. The material of the building provides additional insights. Glass walls indicate vulnerability or transparency in your emotional life, while thick stone structures represent the defensive walls you've built around sensitive feelings. A well-maintained, beautiful house indicates confidence and emotional stability, while damaged structures with broken windows or unstable floors may reflect unacknowledged insecurity or emotional distress. These architectural dreams give you an opportunity to walk through the actual structure of your mind, showing you which rooms need attention and which emotions you might be hiding from yourself. By recognizing these patterns, you gain access to emotional insights that are difficult to see in your waking hours. Beyond the solid framework of buildings in your dreams lies a more fluid symbol that reveals the structure of your mind and the exact state of your emotions. Water dreams serve as emotional barometers, measuring precisely what's happening beneath your conscious awareness. Have you noticed how the condition of water in your dreams mysteriously aligns with your emotional state in real life? When you find yourself swimming effortlessly through crystal clear waters, your subconscious is highlighting emotional balance and clarity in your waking life. Like those moments when understanding suddenly washes over you, these dreams appear during periods when you're processing feelings in a healthy way. The transparency of the water reflects your ability to see your emotions without distortion. Dreams with murky, dark waters indicate emotional confusion. Your subconscious creates this cloudy metaphor when you struggle to understand your feelings. Many people report these dreams during major life transitions or relationship uncertainties, when emotions become as difficult to navigate as a foggy harbor. The way you interact with water reveals your emotional coping abilities. Swimming confidently, even against currents, suggests effective management of challenging feelings. Struggling to stay afloat signals you're becoming overwhelmed by unaddressed emotions. Think about times when unexpected problems arose. Your dreams might have shown you treading water days before you consciously recognized the stress. Water levels carry significant meaning. A rising tide or sudden flood represents growing anxiety in your life. Consider the person who dreams of water seeping under their door the week before a major presentation. Their subconscious created an early warning system, showing the emotional pressure building inside them. Water depth adds another dimension of meaning. Shallow puddles connect to temporary surface emotions that don't impact your core self. Deep ocean waters point to profound emotional currents, often linked to your identity or buried feelings. These deep water dreams frequently appear during life's pivotal moments: career changes, relationship milestones, or personal transformations. Water dreams function as emotional mirrors, reflecting feelings you might ignore while awake. Your dreaming mind creates these scenarios to bypass conscious defenses. The temperature matters too. Ice symbolizes emotional numbness, while scalding water represents passionate feelings burning within you. The boundaries between water and land carry meaning. Standing safely on shore watching troubled waters suggests emotional distance or reluctance to engage with difficult feelings. Being caught in a riptide highlights how certain emotions pull you away from stability. One dreamer described watching storm clouds gather over calm waters before finding clarity, their dreams transforming from turbulent seas to clear sailing as they navigated emotional challenges. Different bodies of water carry distinct meanings. A contained swimming pool represents emotions you're trying to control, while vast oceans connect to your unlimited emotional potential. Rivers show emotional journeys with directional flow, while stagnant ponds suggest emotional situations that have become unhealthy. From the depths of emotional waters, we move to perhaps the most misunderstood dream symbol of all. Have you ever woken up in a cold sweat after dreaming of your own death, completely missing that your mind wasn't predicting doom, but actually announcing a rebirth? When you experience dreams about death, your first instinct might be fear or worry. But these dreams rarely have anything to do with actual physical death. Instead, they're powerful symbols of transformation, the necessary endings that make way for new beginnings in your life. Unlike stagnant ponds that represent emotional situations gone sour, Death dreams serve as announcements that something is ready to change. They represent your subconscious mind's way of processing major life transitions. When you dream about your own death, pay close attention to the circumstances. This symbolizes a part of your identity or life phase that's completing its cycle. Your subconscious is telling you, this chapter is closing, and that's actually a good thing. This can relate to changing careers, ending a relationship, or abandoning outdated beliefs. The context of your death dream matters significantly. A peaceful passing suggests you're ready for transition, and change will likely be smooth. A violent or frightening death could indicate resistance to necessary change in your waking life, highlighting tension between knowing something needs to end and your fear of letting go. Dreams featuring someone else's death carry different messages. These typically reflect your relationship with that person or what they represent in your life. Dreaming about a parent dying might symbolize your evolving independence from their influence, not a premonition about their well-being. The key difference: personal death dreams focus on your transformation, while dreams of others dying reflect changing relationships. Funeral scenes deserve special attention too. They frequently appear during major life transitions, providing a ceremonial space for processing endings. The specific elements, attendees, your emotions, presence of music or flowers, provide clues about how you're processing a conclusion in your life. If death dreams recur with unusual frequency, your subconscious may be highlighting unresolved issues requiring attention. These persistent dreams help you process difficult experiences you haven't fully integrated during waking hours. They're not meant to torment you, but to help you work through complex feelings about change. By reframing these seemingly frightening dreams as messengers of transformation, you can identify which areas of your life are ready for renewal. Rather than fearing these dreams, ask yourself, what part of my life is completing its natural cycle? What am I being invited to release? Understanding death dreams transforms them from nightmares into valuable guidance. They illuminate aspects of your life that have reached their natural conclusion, creating necessary space for growth and new possibilities. They're announcements of opportunity, if you're willing to embrace the necessary endings they symbolize. Beyond the significance of death dreams and their symbolic endings, another dream type speaks directly to our deepest vulnerabilities. You know that exam nightmare where you're suddenly sitting at a desk with a test you never studied for? This isn't just random mental torture. It's your subconscious pinpointing exactly where you feel most judged, unprepared, and pressured in your current life. Anxiety dreams serve as emotional warning systems, highlighting specific stressors you might be brushing aside during waking hours. Your sleeping mind crafts these scenarios as perfect metaphors for real challenges. The exam dream reveals where you feel evaluated or scrutinized. The empty test paper mirrors that sinking feeling of inadequacy. Perhaps you've taken on a new role at work, or others are counting on your expertise when you feel unprepared. Pay attention to the specific details. An old high school teacher administering the test might indicate you're responding to authority figures as you did as a teenager. A mathematics exam, when you struggled with numbers, could reveal insecurities about handling finances or solving complex problems today. Being late, falling, or being chased. These common anxiety dreams all carry similar messages through different scenarios. Rushing to catch a train highlights fears about missed opportunities. The destination matters. A wedding suggests relationship concerns, while a job interview points to career anxieties. That sudden falling sensation emerges when you're experiencing a loss of control. Falling from buildings often relates to professional insecurities, while falling in nature might indicate relationship instability. Consider the case of someone who repeatedly dreams about failing a presentation. Night after night, they watch themselves freeze before colleagues, unable to speak. Eventually, they recognize this mirrors their anxiety about an upcoming project requiring new skills. After seeking additional training, the dreams finally stop. Their subconscious was flagging an issue they needed to address. What's particularly revealing about anxiety dreams is their tendency to recur. When your subconscious keeps presenting the same scenario, it's signaling that an unresolved issue needs attention. Your mind will continue creating these uncomfortable dreamscapes until you acknowledge the underlying concern. If you find yourself running from a pursuer in dreams, consider what you might be avoiding in your conscious life. The identity of your chaser matters. A stranger, a wild animal, or someone you know, each represents different challenges you may be reluctant to face head-on. The common thread connecting all these anxiety dreams is their function as psychological pressure valves. By bringing hidden stressors into awareness, even through uncomfortable dream experiences, your brain helps you identify and potentially resolve these issues. Rather than dreading these experiences, you can interpret them as personalized messages highlighting exactly where you feel vulnerable. The next time you wake up from an anxiety dream, ask yourself, what specific pressure am I feeling right now? What expectation am I afraid of not meeting? What situation feels beyond my control? From analyzing anxiety patterns in our minds, we now turn to one of the most liberating dream experiences you can have. When you fly in your dreams, your subconscious is revealing exactly which boundaries in your life you're ready to transcend. The way you soar through dreamscapes contains precise messages about where you seek freedom in your waking hours. Flying dreams stand apart from other dream types because they typically leave us feeling exhilarated rather than confused or frightened. Imagine yourself gliding through endless blue skies, arms outstretched, feeling the wind against your face. This positive emotional response signals that your mind is exploring possibilities rather than processing fears. These dreams represent your desire for independence and readiness to rise above current limitations. The quality of your flight experience directly mirrors your sense of personal power in real life. When you dream of flying with ease and confidence, effortlessly navigating open skies, your subconscious confirms you possess the internal resources needed to overcome challenges and take control of your circumstances. Then suddenly, obstacles appear. Power lines stretch across your path, buildings rise unexpectedly, or ceilings limit how high you can go. Like a butterfly struggling to emerge from its cocoon, these moments of restriction in your flight symbolize the exact limitations you're facing in your daily life. Each barrier provides valuable clues about what's holding you back from transformation. The height of your flight carries important meaning too. Soaring high above landscapes suggests ambition and confidence, a readiness to take on challenges with a broader perspective. When your dreams keep you flying close to the ground, you may feel cautious about taking bigger risks, seeking freedom while hesitating to fully embrace change. Flying dreams often appear during periods when you're contemplating significant life changes or feeling restricted. Your mind processes these desires for transformation during sleep, creating imagery that reinforces your readiness for change. If you've been considering a career shift, relationship change, or personal reinvention, these dreams emerge as confirmation that you're psychologically prepared for this transition. By analyzing the specific details of your flying experiences, you gain insight into which limitations you're mentally prepared to overcome. Are you flying away from something or towards something new? Are you solo or sharing the experience? The answers highlight whether you're seeking independence from specific relationships or situations, or moving toward new connections and opportunities. Notice too whether you initiate flight consciously or it happens spontaneously. When you deliberately choose to fly, it suggests you're actively seeking change. When flight occurs unexpectedly, your subconscious may be suggesting possibilities you haven't yet consciously considered. This dream symbol offers something uniquely valuable, a window into your deepest yearnings for personal liberation. While anxiety dreams highlight where you feel vulnerable, flying dreams reveal where you feel, or desire to feel, powerful. They showcase your natural inclination toward growth and your readiness to expand beyond current boundaries. So you've discovered the language your subconscious speaks while you sleep. But here's where your journey truly begins. Tonight, place a dream journal by your bedside to capture those fleeting images and emotions the moment you wake up. This practice helps you identify recurring patterns that indicate unresolved issues in your waking life. For effective dream journaling, record emotions, each dream element triggered. Consider personal associations with symbols, notice recurring themes, brainstorm solutions for subconscious concerns. Your dreams speak to you every night. With this symbolic language and interpretation tools, you're now equipped to transform mysterious nighttime stories into practical guidance. What hidden wisdom might your dreams reveal tonight?